computer. There it is. Alrighty.
That's it, yeah.
It's weird.
Now we got your face. That's it. Oh.
There I am. Can you see
And
my
then we got
screen now?
launch meeting again.
Perfect. So
Okay.
if I wanted to do, this is something that Cartoon Animator doesn't have. It doesn't have the power to open, like to influence how this dress moves. So if I wanted to have that properly working, I would have to manually adjust this on my own, right? Frame by frame. So let's do this just so you can see that this is possible. I can have that whole routine. I just need to animate the dress, right? So
I
let me
was
go.
thinking, Mark, because
Yeah,
that's something new. We noticed that it looks like the skirt is open in the middle, right? Because you can see the legs when she's jumping.
yeah,
But as you mentioned, if we go to the exact frame where the legs are out, what happens
exactly.
if we use a free form deformation to deform the skirt to cover the legs?
Exactly. So right now you can see that at on this frame, zip, I'm going to pause. I'm just going to take that skirt and then not free form deformation. I'm instead taking the bone. Okay, la canción. The bones.
Just the front bone, any.
I'm trying to select the proper bone. This thing is not allowing me.
It's awkward. Oh, now
Then I go.
that's the back one.
Okay, for some reason I cannot select. You know what? It's because of the freaking freeform deformation. I'm going to remove it from this Ariel character. Where are you? Transform.
Should be lower down.
No, it's because I don't have the character selected. There she is.
There it is.
Ariel. G3 actor. FFD. I'm going to remove this thing. Okay, perfect. Okay. So if I go to select this skirt, I should be able to select the proper bone. This one, thank you. That's the one that I want to select. And then this one. Look, I can just adjust some things in here. And now she is going to have this. Now, this is looking terrible, right? So let me see if I can fix it. I'm trying to select that bone, but now it's not allowing me. I'm going to select one bone and then this. I want to select bone 25. Come on, select bone 25. Bone 25. I can select it from there. Okay, more like that. And then I'm going to select what bone is it? Bone 17. Is that the proper one? I think that's from behind. Yeah, this is from behind. And I want to select this other bone and then bring it like this.
Up a little bit.
Right? Yeah. So if I go back and then for that I need to reposition this. It's added keyframes. And then bone
one as well.
I need to kind of select away. This is bone 27. And then this one, I added an animation. I should have done this on the first bone.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully you can start to get the idea of what I'm doing in here, right? It's a tiny bit messy, but look. Now, it's not animating properly.
Yeah. You got a sticky outy part on the
Yeah, okay. You know what? It's much more complicated than I thought. The bones are not animating the way I want them to. Like, I'm going to just do something crazy in here. I'm going to leave this, restart everything. Stupid bone. Okay, maybe I need to select motion. There you go. Ha ha ha. I'm going to remove all the keyframes there. All right, and then reset.
Good idea.
Why is this thing not resetting? Reset full body. I don't know why. Motion accessory. Okay, I don't know why this is weird, but okay, I'm going to just test something, and then while that is happening, I'm going to just bring this all the way up,
Mhm.
and then bring this all the way up, and see if there's an animation between those frames. For some reason, this I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you picked the wrong band before, ain't it?
Honestly, it should have like if I want this to go down, it should go down, right? Like this. I'm going to just show that. And then in here it should go up. Ah, there you go. And then down, then up,
Mm.
right? But for some reason it's much more difficult to control than I thought. And I really hate how this image goes like are you stupid?
You
Right?
worked it out that way, yeah.
So
Yeah,
what I would do is also add some pins so it attracts everything because it's only
Yeah.
moving this with this and not the middle part, right? So in general, I can be perfecting this, but hopefully you got the idea, right?
Yeah.
Should we two options? Option one, should I perfect the dress or should I move on with the hair?
Hair.
Definitely.
Hair, alrighty. So
Yeah.
for the hair, I'm going to draw some basic hair for her. Yes, Livia and Ariadne?
Yes, the bones of the skirt, the short skirt. I noticed that there's a lot of bones, but they were very
Very
short
short.
bones.
Yeah.
And the long skirt that you just made it, when you
Really
push
long.
the bones, the distortions were made in the joints of the bone.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
maybe to stop this word
Weird thing. Yeah.
distortion, we needed to put a lot of little bones one after another in the
Yeah.
sides of the skirts.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, I believe you are right on
The button.
The money.
right on the money.
Yeah. Or the button. Yeah.
Yes, I do believe that's one thing. There's another that's one thing. I want to show another thing you could do for this rig. And that is instead I could select this bone. Look at the bone that I'm selecting, right? I could select, for example, bone 727 and add a pin to it in the middle. And then add the next bone this one, and then add a pin, maybe 2 pins in here. And then add the next bone, and I can test it right here. And then add 2 pins, and then next bone, add 2 pins in there. That could work as
For that side, yeah.
if I bring this oh no, I need to preview it. Let me undo, preview. And if I rotate, look at that, it's bringing now the whole thing. You see now,
Yeah,
if I
so pins
rotate
are full.
this, it's now rotating properly, right? And if I compare it with this, I have this ugliness,
Yeah.
right? Because it's stretching all the way from there. But if I put a pin in there, it's going to bring it.
that'll
The thing is,
attract it, yeah.
every bone, I have to select the bone and then put those 2 pins, and then the bone, those 2 pins, then the bone, and the pin, right? This one doesn't have it. So I prefer long bones and multiple pins than short bones, but I do believe both are valid, like both solutions. One that I think it's just more tedious to bring all the bones.
Select every single bone to make the animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but either one works. That's what the pins are for. Okay, so so far, Chrissy, am I pronouncing every word correctly?
Still preview.
Preview. Preview, not preview. Preview.
Yeah, preview.
Okay.
Yeah, but you use it a lot, so I think it'll be a
Preview.
hard one to.
Yeesh. The one way to learn something is practice it 5 times. Okay, let me preview this really quick. Okay, how about I show you guys a preview? Wait, is that the preview from yesterday or is that from today? No, Mark, what are you doing? You're showing the preview from yesterday. I wanted to show the preview from today. Okay, so let's do a preview.
Nice one.
Remember recuerda el partido político mexicano, el PRI, preview.
El PRI. Preview. I like it.
Free.
Okay, thank you. Alfredo is from Mexico, so he gave me a.
Yeah, and I noticed Orlando saying preview as well.
Yeah, preview. Alrighty. So I'm going to now go to the hair. For the hair, I believe I don't need to imitate anything. I think I got it. I think I understand this, right? I'm so confident that I believe I could go to this character, her, right? I designed this. I can just remove it. I believe I can go with her, select this hair, delete it, select this hair, delete it, and just add something else, right? I now have to delete all the bones for the curly bang. And then ponytail, all of this for the ponytail. And then also the back hair, I'm going to eliminate it. And then go to all these bones of the curly bang. Curly bang all the way to curly bang 3. So I'm going to delete all of those. And then the back hair, we don't have back hair anymore, so I can just delete it. And then also back hair. Alrighty. Then ponytail, all of this from the ponytail also go out. So I should have now a character like the wait a second. If I save it, I don't think it's going to do anything in here. No matter. You know what? I'm going to just bring this. I'm going to save her as here. I'm not going to rig the 360 head. All I want is to see if the hair works properly. All right. No, I do want to see if it works. No, you know what? I want to stay away from the 360 head. You know what? I think I could do something else. We do have some characters that don't have bounciness in their hair. We have this guy, right? This guy doesn't have the hair. And I could have that for the, well, actually, I could select another one that is more complicated because this one is so simple. So how about I select one from...
Mark, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, are you done asking it? That was quick. No, just kidding. Yeah, go on.
I wrote a book. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's a bit...
Yeah,
with this
I
guy.
can see it. Okay,
so I want to do a cartoon now of him. And so what happens with his hair is it doesn't stick up properly. So all through the book, sometimes it's he wants it to go down. Sometimes it's down like that, and then it jumps back to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of like a joke.
It's called Eric and his sticky uppy hair.
Okay.
So I want his hair to go boing. So would I be able to do that with the springs?
With the string, yeah, possibly.
Yeah, that's actually a challenge. You had my hamster inside me, like.
Mark, can I say something?
Yeah.
I have been checking Crazy High. I have been checking a little bit of the springs, and when you open the spring editor, they are like pre-modes. One says smooth, one says weighted. They are like 6 different pre-modes that you can select to use the bones, and one is like sticky. So if you use that pre-mode in your bones, it's gonna make whatever you put the bones in, it's gonna make it jump up like you just mentioned, and it's already pre-made. You can check in the spring editors. You will see the modes. If you can show her, Mark.
Yes,
thanks, Alfredo.
Yeah, but it's exactly what it does. There is one that it's like a really weighted one with a lot of weight. If you use it, it will make everything go down. but there is one that will make everything jump up like it has no weight, and it's gonna
Yeah.
do exactly what you're doing. What
That's
you're saying.
exactly what you wanted.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
good. Well done, Alfredo.
Actually, I'm going to take the character with bones right here, and then show you there with the tail. Look, if I take the tail, and then I go to springs, include child bones. For
Yeah,
some
it's the
reason-
presets. That's the name of the thing.
those are the presets. So I'm trying to select the bone, not this bone ponytail. This one. Okay. Look. You said stiff?
I think so. I think it's the stiff
Stiff.
one. If you said it's see,
Mm.
Could
it's
be the
gonna make
fast
everything
one.
jump up.
Jump up. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but now this I need to put the gravity, I believe, like this. Preview. No, the gravity. Okay. Yep. The gravity has to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
positive,
Put the gravity up. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now the question is, how do you animate this? Because the gravity cannot be animated. You can I don't think you can animate the gravity from 0 to this, right?
Ah,
So
Perhaps you have
honestly,
to
probably the
increase the
gravity has
speed.
to be like this, right? But I don't know. Can you animate the gravity? Let's see. I'm going to attempt that. I'm going to go
Mm.
here, stop the preview. Can we animate the gravity? We will see. If I take this and I take this and then I select the head, I don't want to select that character. Miniskirt apparently is the miniskirt. Probably it's going to need to be an accessory. The hair needs to be like an accessory that you can animate, right?
mhm.
Let's see if I can get the skirt to whoop go upside, right? Like Marilyn Monroe.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to go, where is it? Spring, is it? Sprite. There's no many options. Let's see. It should be there. So I don't think you can animate motion, bone, opacity, sprite. Yeah, there's not much in here to animate.
Being
Spring. Okay, look
somewhere.
at that. Spring. What do I have for spring? What can I do? Yes, you can. Look at that. I double click, gravity all the way up. And then let's see if that key on, key off. Oh, okay. Apparently you can only do key on and key off. And then spring in here, key off, key on. And then this one should be, let's see if that's doing anything.
Let's
Close
see
it.
if it's working.
No.
It don't work. does
No,
it?
you can only turn it on or off. Because
Ah.
this one, double click. And then click here. No, it's not animating the gravity.
What about say you click
Honestly,
it on,
I would,
off, and then on again?
I could, oh, that's a good idea. Let's see. So how about I do, this one is going to be, okay, I'm going to put the gravity up, right?
Yeah.
And then off. The key is going to be off, right? That's apparently the only and then in here is going to be on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it much later and then close it.
Okay.
Let's see. So in here, nothing happens. Then zip. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look, the skirt is down and then it's going to
Mm.
roll up like
Yeah,
roll up.
so.
Zip. That could be
Oh dear, that's so ridiculous.
Well done.
Well done. Marilyn Monroe is on the house, even kind of looks the same.
I
Okay,
thought we
now.
were doing the hair.
I'm answering questions. But yeah, the point is, in your case, you would have the hair hidden because it's there, but it's the same color.
Yeah.
And then you just turn it on, zoop, it would go
Yeah.
up, and
Yeah.
then you turn it off, zoop.
Yeah. That'll be cool. That's
Okay.
my next project.
All right.
You have to start it off with off, don't you?
So I'm taking this character and I'm going to have her do something. Let me just go to animation. It's so good. Like I'm going to take this, but I'm going to just remove the movement of the FFD. I don't like the FFD when she gets like so distorted. I don't like that. This,
Oh.
I hate it. So I'm going to take the FFD out of commission. Oh, wait, I put it in the wrong place. Yeah, it's not from the beginning. So let me undo that. Undo. Now it's nothing is happening. Yeah. So from the beginning, I add anger. Anger, stop. Let me stop this animation, go to the beginning. On FFD, I select this and delete that clip. Perfect. So look, the hair is stiff. I bet I can add bones that are going to be animating the frontal part of her hair. Let's see if I can do that.
Come on, Mark, you can do it.
My confidence is actually, if you keep saying that, my ego is going now up because my confidence is already really up.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
I know I can do it. So I'm going to do this, tick, tick, and then select this other hair. Where are you, Mr. Hair? This other one. Select that bone, add bone, and then bloop, 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 bloop.
It's pretty good so far.
Okay, so far so good. And now this hair in the front, I'm going to change how this bone is. Let's see, what bone is this? And who's connected to this? Oh. So I'm going to disconnect those two bones because I want her hair to have at least 3 bones and not connected to this, right?
Yeah.
So bone, let's see, bone frontal hair should be different. So it should be right there. Okay. This is tricky. I want to disconnect. How do I disconnect it? Mirror duplicate.
Reset.
Reset. But no, it resets all the extended bones. Huh. This one. Should I?
I think you have to right click on those or something.
What is reduce? Ah, okay. No, I didn't want to reduce. Let me undo.
No. You have to right click it, don't you? With your mouse, do the opposite thing.
I'm right clicking, but it's not doing anything.
Oh.
Huh.
Good.
Let me duplicate.
Or try delete on each one.
You know
Pick
what?
one
I'm
and-
going to, if I was designing this from scratch, I would just have a master bone in here. And then from there, you cannot see the color. From there, connect one to the center and then do something for the frontal hair and then connect to here and then follow all this. So right now, the frontal hair is not going to be having that effect, right? Let's leave it at that. And then the back of the hair. This one, we have this layer. Oops. Let me just hide it and show it. We cannot see that very much. Let's see this one. This one is a big chunk of hair. Is this one. So I'm going to add bones to that. So with that selected, I'm going to click here, then click, 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 ESC.
Cool.
Now select this other one, back hair, select add bone, and then click. I didn't verify. I should now go and then click and see if that is actually the back. Yeah, it's that one. Perfect. So now I have all of those. If I put springs, everything is going to be working, right? It's so messy in here. I select the front hair. I need to select a bone, that one, not this one, the very next bone, and then assign it to the group. There you go. I'm not going to play with the settings. I'm going to leave the default settings. And then I select the next hair, select here, assign to group. And then it was this one, front cover, no, this one, assign to group. And then this one, assign to group. Now this should work. If I go back, she's going to be, the hair should be hanging.
Yay.
Look at
Pretty
that.
Good.
It's working.
Yeah.
And let me,
I got my fingers crossed, that's why.
that's why. It was not because I used the springs, it's because you
Nah.
cross your fingers. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
What would we do without you?
You're welcome.
But look at that.
Yeah.
Good.
Works.
Cool. Very cool. Well done.
Yay.
Yay, well done for my
Did
fingers.
we learn something today?
Yes.
Yeah.
So much. I think my personal biggest takeaways, and we still have 30 minutes for Q&A. My biggest takeaways was how to connect one part to another, two separate layers. This was my biggest takeaway. Let me just show you. I'm going to go back. Like how to get a skirt. I needed, I need to undo everything in here. I needed a file, these two, I needed them in a file just like that. A layer and then another layer. And then I bring that PSD, I save it as a PSD. Actually, I have the PSD right here. Let me show you. This one. No, this one is wrong. This one will recognize it as a character. That doesn't work. It has to be plain and simple like this one. This is the PSD that I brought. It only has 2 layers, no folders. And then I bring that into Cartoon Animator. And then I add a bone. Each one has a bone. It was a bone, a center bone that connects both. And then another bone for each one, right? It automatically created that. I didn't have to create those bones. So it automatically has 3 things. Now, in order for me to link that to the body, I needed to click away and then click on the thing, and it kind of selects the 3 things, but nothing gets selected in the layers, right? I don't know why. You cannot use the link function like that. You have to. Do you know? Do you remember that part? That element?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm going to later record lessons about all of this. Right?
Don't forget the pinning as well.
The what?
The pinning.
Pinning.
And
as
the
well.
pinning for when when it's deforming too much, you can just
Yeah.
put pins, and then it brings the whole image with you. Right?
Yeah.
So that helps a lot. Okay.
Yes.
So, and then for the hair, it was plain and simple. I just selected the thing and then tick, 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 tick. Really simple. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. And then now
You
it
was happy with that,
animates,
were
and
you?
then the hair is moving.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like just Livia has the example. Livia, look at the hair.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
Now look at my beard. No, just-
You didn't move at all.
it's stiff. It doesn't have springs. But my imaginary hair does. Look at that.
Yeah. I can see it wavy.
It's imaginary. Only intelligent people see it. Do you guys see it, right? Yeah, liars. I was kidding. Ah, look at that. Look at that, Alfredo. All righty. Okay, so we can leave the next part for Q&A. Chrissy, I'm glad we were able to answer your question. But one thing is me answering the question. Once you try to apply it, I guarantee you're going to struggle. Once you
I'm
struggle,
sure I am.
bring that struggle to me so I can help, right?
Okay.
The best way to reach out to me is Discord. The second best way, email.
Okay.
It's not, email is definitely not the best. I take more time to answer emails, sometimes a whole week to answer emails. And Discord, if I take a long time, it's only because I'm really pressured with a ton of work, right?
Or you're ignoring me.
And it's a lot of work. Yeah, like Tony messages me very often, and I cannot, like right now I have my I answered all my messages in Discord.
Yeah.
Let me go to Discord. And you should, right now I'm going to, I had it empty. Look, it's still empty. No one has reached out to me. But it's only because now I'm more relaxed. It's the last days of the boot camp, and now I'm going to work on SEO, getting traffic to my website, etc. right?
Fingers.
But definitely emails are not the best. Discord is the best, right?
Okay.
So
Thank
reach
you.
out to me, Chrissy. Reach out if
Yeah.
you have any problems. And be
Well, I've
patient.
just got CTA 5 because
Yeah.
I work on a Mac, but I've got a laptop that's
Oh,
a PC,
Yeah.
and it's a gaming laptop, so the
Ah,
it'll
Big
work.
out, okay with that.
It'll
yeah.
work
Cool.
all right on there. So I really need to just get my head around the interface and then start, which is
Yeah.
why I'm doing the boot camp.
All right, all right. So, well, I'm looking forward to helping you for the scene of the hair.
Yes.
Like I already have it kind of figured out, but I'm experienced in Cartoon Animator 5. Like if I face a problem, I kind of know my workaround.
Mm.
But in your case, you don't have that experience. So you will bump into problems, especially if you don't have much experience working with an editor. Like, what do you use? Photoshop? Do you have Photoshop?
I use Affinity Designer.
Affinity Designer.
Mm.
Especially if you use something like Affinity Designer and then Cartoon Animator and then jumping between the two, like.
Yeah.
Question: can Affinity Designer save a PSD?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, you
Right.
can, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Right.
fine.
All
But
right.
there's one thing that I've got to do with this. It's not just going up once. It actually it starts off with a boing, but as it goes on, it goes boing yoing. So it
You have to come
does
up
it
and down.
more as
Yeah.
as it goes through the book. So
That's
Okay.
cool.
it doesn't just do
More
that.
springy.
Okay,
kinda-
so
Yeah.
it's like boom,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, boing,
like
yeah,
a point.
Yeah.
yeah. Dong yang yang.
Cool.
So
Okay,
it's got to, it doesn't just do it once. It kind of,
Yeah.
yeah.
if that's the case, what I would do is, if that's me, I would animate it manually. So
Mhm.
I could go very specific, like
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Instead
Make
of
more sense.
point. What Springs can do for you is this. But if you
Okay.
need this, that's different. That needs something else.
Manual. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna play and see
Play.
what
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
looks
you'll
good.
learn from that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
And
right.
honestly, the Springs like, I think that works.
Yeah, maybe if you put, I don't know, one kind of string. I've kind of got in my head maybe 2 layers of hair and one set of springs doing something, and then another set of springs doing something else. So
Yeah,
you
that's.
Might do.
get that.
Good do.
It
And then
sounds.
the other thing,
Honestly, sounds
suggest-
messy. I would.
Might be messy.
It sounds messy, but sounds worthy of trying because you can also hide layers as you're editing, so it's less messy. Yes, Tony, you have your hand.
I would suggest that, you know, when you do the gravity, I would make it do it high first, then lower, and do that a few times. Try that.
But you cannot
well.
you cannot animate the gravity. That's a problem.
No. Yeah.
Sadly.
But I know, but if you just off and on, like that way, and does that several times, it might work that way.
You mean like animate on and off, but on until not when it goes all the way, but here and then off, and then
Yeah.
here off,
And then
and
then
off,
lower and lower
and
and
then
lower.
up.
Yeah,
That might work.
that might work.
That is another really smart, Tony. Thank you.
Mm.
Yes, Alfredo. What Tony
Yes,
said.
I don't know a lot about springs, but the things that you have shown us and the videos that I have seen from Relution, the way the spring work is that they follow the movement, the main movement of the character, right? So for example, if she puts the springs in the hair, the stiff spring that makes the hair go up, and then she moves the character up and down the head like he's walking, the hair is gonna be moving up and down, and then go down and then go stiff, go down and then go stiff. It's gonna keep moving. It's not gonna remain stiff it's gonna go down,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna go up, stiff, right again. So it's gonna do the thing that she wants, like down, up, every time the character moves. I
Ah.
did,
Yeah.
which is the
little
same
nod
thing,
on the
which
head
is the
then.
same thing that you did with the skirt. Remember when she was jumping, the skirt was coming up and down,
Yeah.
up and down, because it was following the movement of the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like at the end when I put the character was moving into the hair. In this case, the hair once it's out, you move and the hair is going to. That's lovely. I think it's going
Yeah.
to be really
Yeah, I
good.
think it'll work.
All right, so I'm looking forward. I think the Tony's idea is the easiest, but you have to calculate it because you don't have a preview. Only when you hit play, it
Preview.
processes.
Preview.
Preview. There we go. Every time I
Marco.
say it, thank you, Tony. Every time I say it, preview. Every time you.
Ay, Marquito.
Ay, Marquito. Every time you preview it, it sounds so weird. Okay, I can see now. I can see. Every time you preview it. By the way, we have Elijah. In American English, how do you say it? Preview also?
Yes, preview.
Oh my God, I've been pronouncing it badly my whole life.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, you
Like
failure.
I gave a ton failure. Woo. I gave a whole TED talk pronouncing the word drawing. Drawing. The whole TED
Drawing.
talk. It was on the comments after the TED talk was, nobody corrected me. After the TED talk was published, someone commented, like, you saying draw wing, like draw and then dash wing. And I like,
Yeah.
how do you pronounce it? And then I went to the Google Translate and then drawing. That's the
Yeah, well,
problem of
it's
surrounding
understandable.
yourself with polite people. Everybody, very nice, Mark, very nice. Like, I would mispronounce it and they would go like, that's not how you say it. Nice, Mark, nice. Like, thank you. I just made a mess and now it's public for the thousands and thousands of people.
It's funny.
But anyway, thank you. I love corrections. Preview.
Preview.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Don't feel bad. Salma Hayek, she's an internationally renowned actress, and her English is not that good.
Salma Hayek, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Benedict Cumberbatch, he did a whole documentary. Nobody corrected him, but he would say,
Oh, penguin.
yeah.
He couldn't
said-
say penguin. He said wing wing.
Wing wing.
Wing wing.
The wing wing. the wing wings. So yeah, it was so weird. Nobody corrected him like, oh, it's Mr. Cumberbatch, like it's Sherlock Holmes, and
Yeah.
like this guy is big. So yeah, I started crying because of my mistakes. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. It was funny. You
No,
made
actually-
people enjoy it.
Actually, it's tears of laughter. Because when
Yeah.
I laugh so much for a long time, I start tearing out. Oh, I'm so happy. My life is so good. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody. Any other questions?
No, we're
Oh,
good.
yeah. Go on. You can
Yes,
go
Tony?
first. No, it's
No,
all
carry
right.
on.
Chrissy,
No,
go first.
Chrissy
No.
said we're good.
No, I said I'm good.
All right. I've upgraded to iCloud 8 and Character 4. Creator 4, right?
Character
I was
creator.
just wondering if you're going to do some new tutorials on those.
Tony, like that I'm asking question related. That is something that
I
we can
know.
discuss on this.
I was being naughty. I
related
just wanted to ask
to
while I was here.
rigging.
Yeah.
Related to rigging.
Oh, okay.
But we can answer that in the daily rigging. That's more
Okay.
relaxed.
Yeah, well, I just don't see it today. Did I?
But yeah,
So,
really nice,
yeah.
really nice. I'm glad you did those upgrades. I
Yeah.
think they're really good upgrades.
yeah.
And so so if we don't have any questions, we can wrap it up and call it a day. The
Lovely.
bootcamp is finished.
Tonight now.
I will continue seeing you guys, the ones who are in the daily class, right?
Yeah.
And
I'll
for
see
those
you
of
tomorrow,
you
yeah.
later, please reach out to me. If I get to a lot of questions, like a lot of struggles, then I'm going to open another live session like this at this hour, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
So I can serve as many of you as I can. But reach out,
Right.
do practice it, right?
Yeah, we
And
will.
Ewo can,
Okay.
yeah, Revolution Marketplace, about if it's related to characters and rigging, yes. So yes, Ewo?
Okay.
Yes. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, hello?
Yeah. Hello? Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Just want to know more about how to upload my design.
Oh,
Just want to sell something.
okay. So have you seen,
Yeah.
so did you finish the design?
Yeah. Just a rough design. I think you need more. Once after have the rough design, then you have to decide all the layers, right? Like
Okay. So
different layers for different parts of the character,
it's not rigged yet then.
or before rigging.
Okay. It's just before the rigging. All right.
Oh,
Yeah. Like for now, try to like check the lesson I gave, the previous sessions, and
Yeah.
see when I took the character and then separated everything and then prepared the eyes, etc. And then I did it live actually after I had I don't cover in this class, I don't cover how to get the character separated in layers. You should be able to do that on your own. But just have the eyes, the nose, the eyebrows, the mouth, etc. all separated. But also like go back to previous days, and now you are asking, once you have, let me see if I got your question. Once you have the character finished, it's gonna be a really cool character. You asking, how can I put it out on the marketplace so you can monetize it, right?
yeah.
I
You know how
have
to do it?
no idea, I've never done that.
Oh, no idea.
But I know people, friends of Gary Pye. Gary Pye is my friend. I can just ask him like, how do I put something on the marketplace? And he can tell me really good. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and by the way, if you do that, I can record a video tutorial for anyone, and I can use yours as an example. Like this is how you would
Cool.
do it, and then you
Cool.
put it out
Yeah.
there, and then you do this. Right.
Okay.
All right.
Last
Okay.
question from me, Mark.
Yeah.
Do you want me to cross my fingers for your SEO?
All the time if you can. Yeah, please.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night. Good
No,
night.
Night.
no more questions. I'm going to wrap it up now.
Oh, 10, by the
Three.
way.
How are you feeling from 1 to 10?
10.
Type it on the chat. I'm a tiny bit tired. I'm going to put an 8.
I'm going to bed now
Like
anyway,
these type of sessions are draining for me. Like
Yeah.
thinking in bones, and it's draining for me. It's not relaxing.
you
Drawing is
love it,
really
though.
relaxing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started like a 9, and now I'm an 8. So a bit tired. 8, 10, 9. All right, Olivia. 10 by Elijah. Say hi to
Yeah.
Batman.
Good
for
night
me.
then. I'm going to bed. It's
Take care,
after
guys.
midnight.
Night, everybody.
Night, night. Bye, bye.
Night.
Bye.